Konnichiwa, watashi no namae wa Drumate this, and on today's video I'll be mounting S3 bucket on my AWS EC2 instance or on any other virtual machine or also on your physical laptop. So to follow this process you had to like the video and let's just get started. So here I will select Windows Server 2019 AMI and I'm fine with T2 medium to mount my S3 bucket on T2 medium instance type, and I can enable termination protection, which is recommended, but in my case it's not. And since it's a lab video, I will give inbound as all traffic, and you can allow your inbound as it's required. And the inbound that we are setting is for the instance, not to access your S3 bucket that will be mounted on your machine. So I'll just create a new K pair, I'll download it. Later I had to connect by doing RDP. So here the instance is on pending state. Before it come to a state as running, let me just create a bucket. So the bucket name going to be Drumate S3. So the region is fine, North Virginia, and from there block public access is disabled, encryption is disabled, versioning is enabled, and then create bucket. But so the S3 are case sensitive while naming. Make sure all are in lowercase and then create bucket. So the bucket has been created, and whatever objects you're gonna store inside the bucket will also be mounted, right? So here I will first create a user, and that user I will name it as Drumate Wednesday. And here attach existing policy. I'll give two policies, that is S3 full access and EC2 full access. And since I required access key and secret access key to mount S3, I need this permission. And now I have downloaded the CSV file in the name of Drumate Windows S3, and I will create a role. And this role is for EC2 instance, which we're going to attach this role to our AWS instance. Here I will select EC2, or you can just go to next permission, and from here you can give two policies that we have done like earlier. Just right click on EC2 full access as well as S3 full access, and then next tags are not necessary in our case. So the policy has been given to this role. I'll name it as S3 role and create role. So the description is fine, or you can edit and then you can just click on create role. The role has been created. So you can see the role has been created as S3 role. Now I'll go to my EC2 dashboard. I'll select my instance, and in instance I click on action, security, and modify. And here I will give S3 role to the instance. Now this has the permission for like EC2 full access as well as S3 full access. And from here I'll go to do the RDP, but I have not got my password for my administrator user to access the machine. So I'll just go to connect, get password in RDP client section, browse that, and then now I got my password and I'll just paste it here. It's always better to keep it on your notepad than decrypting each and every time. So administrator, and we are inside the instance, and what is missing? in a new Windows instance for this lab, we need WinFSP and we also need Chrome. And if you have this both, in that case you do not have to install, but here we are doing it on AWS machine and I need that Chrome as well as WinFSP. And this particular command is right below the video description, so please do check from there and download it. And now I have downloaded the Chocolatey package. Once the Chocolatey package has been downloaded, I had to download WinFSP and then Google Chrome. I can download from here as well, and it's very time consuming, and I feel like the security alerts and many more are very disturbing. So than trying, I just use PowerShell. So the Chocolatey package has been installed. And now just do Choco to confirm that, and I can see the version. Choco install. So I'll give it as Choco install Google Chrome. And this is way more faster way of like downloading the Chrome, and later you just had to set it up. So now if you go to download, you won't see it. So you have to go to, once the installation completes, you have to go to start button of your machine. Okay, so the package has been installed, and let's go here and you can see that the Chrome has been downloaded or installed. And now I'll just set this as a default. Bing doesn't accept that, but it's okay. So from here I'll just go to HTTP and then I'll just paste this particular link, that is WinFSP. So I'll download that, and once the WinFSP is downloaded, I'll just go to this link, Rclone. And in Rclone, I need this AMD64-bit to be installed. First, I'll just do mkdirc Rclone. Now, once the directory has been created inside the C drive, I'll just do cd and go inside the C drive. And right here, I'm inside Rclone and there are no folders or files. So if you go to downloads, you can see that the Rclone is set, and you have to copy this folder, not the zip folder. Be very careful and go to your C drive and Rclone and paste it here. This way you can reduce unzipping this folder, or you can just do the unzip from here, from PowerShell, by just giving this command. Sometime unzip doesn't work, you might have to install, but to just reduce that task, you can just do this and then cd to your Rclone the unzip file that is inside the folder, and just go inside the Rclone, and from there just go to S3 because we are going to mount it, and copy the name. So now giving that command, you can see I've given remote, new remote, and from here I will select the S3 is fourth option. That is the fourth option in storage is the S3, and first is from AWS, and then I'll just click on one to get an access key and then the secret access key. So let's just copy and paste that up. After pasting it, okay, so I have a permission, and now from here I'll select which region. I can just click enter if I'm going with the default region, that is Virginia, or you can select any of it. Since my bucket is in Virginia, I'll just go with one, that is the first option. From here I'll select 3 where owner gets full control. So once the S3 is mounted, from here you can delete and upload the objects directly to your S3 bucket, and you do have a full access. So that's how you define from here. And now for bucket AC I'll select 3, owner get full control again, and then so from here, if you see edit advanced config, I would better say click on no, because I don't think this many advanced like ACL or anything that is required. This is just to showcase you. If it's required, you can go with these are the requirement that you have to fill up while mounting your bucket, or you just can exit it. So I'll just do that, and once that I'll show you again that my name of a S3 bucket will pop up. And before that, just copy this command, Rclone mount your bucket name, VFS cache mode full -v, and I just had to give that, and I see that it has failed to mount fuse. So why did that happen? So .rclone config.exe, I can see that has been already considered, that is primitive S3. There wouldn't be any problem, so I'll just quit. That's something with mounting is not an error. So let me just copy and then again paste that command. So the same error. So here if I see the mount failed, cannot find WinFSP. That happened because WinFSP was downloaded rather than installed. So I'll go to downloads, and then from there I'll just install, next, then next, and then click on install. It will soon get finished. So it's done, and I'll run the same command again, and I think the error shouldn't pop up. And for doing this video, I will give you the complete command list below the video description. So please do find that, or else it will be on my GitHub account. And you see the S3 bucket has been mounted in this PC, and currently I need to create a shortcut. So it is as a F drive. So right now I'll just go to run shell startup. So once I'm inside this folder, there are certain run wallpaper setup. So here I had to create new folder, or I had to create a shortcut actually, and then browse the drive for which I'm going to create a shortcut. So that would be this PC. And under this PC I'll select primitive S3 S drive, and then I'll just click on OK, and that the folder inside it, that is actually the bucket name, that is primitive S3. And for that I had to add this command, that is subst, and then F colon, and then yes, next. And here I can name it anything to this shortcut. I'll just name it as backup, finish. And once you go to this PC, once the backup has been created in startup folder, I just can go and create a folder here. So here I can create any folder inside a bucket. For that I just created this drive, that is F drive. So that's it. I believe this video was helpful. If yes, please like this video as well as share and subscribe for more.